Hello and welcome to Seth's Figure Collection, and yes, I have a very big box from Ami, and as the title and thumbnail suggests, this is the CA Works opening edition Megumin, and it's a 1/7 I believe. I'll be on screen if it's wrong, but I really want to get this open, so let me get this big box open, and we'll take out the equally big but less so big box out of this box, and then we'll get the figure outside of that. So 1 minute. So here she is out of the box, and she is enormous, definitely the largest figure in my collection. I was going to have her share a detail shelf with another scale I've got coming in December, but judging by her size now, she might have to take a whole shelf to herself, which I was not planning on, and really messes up my display plans because I've got so many figures and I've got nowhere to display them, but you know, future me problem. But yeah, just looking from inside the box, she looks incredible. I think we should all agree. I have no idea where I'm going to put this box because my storage cupboard, which I use for storing my anime figure boxes, is already full, and this box is huge, but we'll deal with it. I pre-ordered her off of Ami for around 17,000 yen, 17,400 yen I believe, and there was about 5,000 yen shipping, so overall she came out to around, just went and checked it, it's 22,430 yen, which is maybe my most expensive figure. She might, I think singly she is the most expensive figure I now own, which I was fine with paying because she's beautiful. She might have been the first figure I actually pre-ordered ever. She's definitely up there for one of my first pre-orders, and it's so nice all these months later to finally have her arrive. So that's enough chatting about prices and blah blah blah. Let's get her open and check her out. Okay, so here she is out of the box, and she looks beautiful. I mean, the sculpt, the painting, all that is brilliant, and CA Works has always been a figure manufacturer that I've always quite liked their work, so I'm not too surprised by that. She's enormous. Due to the fact she's falling, she has this cape up here. It really adds a lot of vertical height to her. And the way she's got these star pieces coming out the base also means she has a lot of horizontal size, so yeah, she's probably going to take up a whole detail shelf, which is annoying, but I think she kind of deserves it. It's spot on when it comes to what it's representing, this obviously being from the second opening of Konosuba, and it's when their darknesses hit the weird exploding rock things, they've gone up in the air, they're falling down towards the weird giant turtle thing, and then she used explosion to, I don't know what she was trying to achieve, but you know, Megumin explosions. And it looks perfect. Megumin, her expression is great, and I love Chimutsuke. Chimutsuke just looks amazing. I think she just looks great. I've a lot of Megumin figures. It's either Unalike or Megumin who I have the most figures of for a character. It might be Megumin now, but anyway, it's one of those two. But yeah, so I know what she looks like. I know generally most figures get her right, and this one definitely does. I know there's actually an alternate faceplate with if you ordered from someone, but I didn't get that. I have no idea what that actually looks like, so I'm not going to look it up because I don't want to get jealous. Yeah, she is a bit delicate. There's a metal rod that attaches her base to her belt, and that's meant to hold her up, and I'm not entirely confident that it's good because it didn't feel like it fit too snugly, but I will trust that it works, and so far it does. She's not like falling over or anything, so I'm going to trust in it. It just seems a bit flimsy to me, even if it's metal, so it shouldn't be flimsy, but you know what I mean. One cool thing they've done, one of the big issues with these Megumin figures is on her staff here, she has a orb. It was blue until like episode 5 or 6, and then she upgraded and got a new staff, which is her red staff, which is the one we always see in every figure, blah blah blah. And because that's meant to be floating in the show, in the middle of the staff, it's usually held on by clear plastic or clear acrylic, and it usually snaps. Never happened to me, but I know it happens to a lot of people. So to circumvent this issue, the orb itself is part of the explosion spell, and so is attached to the base, not the staff. So that's a fun fact. For anyone who's enthusiastic about Megumin figures like I am. The detailing, the clear plastic on the base is actually really well done. I would have liked a bit more colour variation on the blue acrylic base considering the price, but you know, the fact we have all these nice detailings attached to the base really adds a lot, because even with some scales you get some pretty just boring bases, so I'm glad we got this nice one. There's not really much more I want to say on this figure. It just looks great, and it seems fairly stable. We will see. And there's not really much more to say about it. It's a Megumin figure, so it's going to look amazing regardless, because it's Megumin and, you know, she's best girl. So I guess I'll put her in the detail. I'm going to have to kick out those Ava figures you saw on the channel a few weeks ago. And I'm going to have to kick out the Tensura figures. They're going in a new unit, so their time in the detail is up, and Megumin's going to go in, and I will give you a few bit of B-roll of her in the detail, and I'm sure she's going to look amazing. See, I'm allowed to say it at least once in the video. So I'll show off in the detail, and then we'll get on to the outro. Comment of the week comes from It Shaz, and I agree, those figures do look amazing. If you are interested in my literary endeavours, why not check out my books Gang Fluid Justice and People of Fate Volume 1, available at Amazon.com. And if you want to help support this channel even further, then consider pledging to my Patreon, where for as little as £2.75 a month, you can get your name at the end of the video like Hikari Desu and 7SO. So with all that said and done, I've been Seth the Sin, the Deadly Sin of Geek, and I'm signing out. Stay safe, everyone.